How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Morrowind. This is my third video on the game, and as you can probably tell, I'm playing on wide resolution. And I'm also playing on OpenMW, which is a way of playing Morrowind that is kind of more modern than playing 2002 Morrowind. It was actually really easy to install. It took me 10 minutes, like less than 10 minutes. And the first thing I'm noticing is the render distance. I've increased it to 10 cells, and wow, it looks so much better. The only downside to playing OpenMW is that I had to make a new character, but honestly, I can hardly call that a bad thing, considering, like, I was only level 2. Now, the reason why I wanted to make this video is because the game looks so much better like this. Maybe this is just my new gen, mindset. I know a lot of the old players of the game kind of like the way it looks vanilla, but the one thing I really like, let me just try to get a nice vantage point. The thing I like about this increased render distance is you can see so much more, which makes the game feel a lot closer. One of my main things that's intimidating about Morrowind to me is, okay, well, I'm kind of fucking falling. Jesus. One of the things that's very intimidating about it is just how massive everything seems. Almost unapproachable, actually, because it's so massive. But when you play with, like, an appropriate level of fog, which in my opinion is 10 cells, it seems so small. Like here, that's Pelagiad, I think it's called. Over there, I think is that Vivek? God, the Vivek seems so small when you can see the whole thing. I mean, Vivek is fucking gigantic. You can see so much. OpenMW is so beautiful. In fact, that might be the thumbnail right there. That is amazing looking. You can see all those mud crabs. I think I'm gonna go try and fight those mud crabs. Just gonna slowly walk my way down so I don't use any of my endurance, because I am literally level 1. Like, no advancement in any of my skills, so I'm gonna need to... Come on, guys. Come on, mud crabs. You ready to die, buddy? Oh, yeah, look at that. You're done. Absolute ute. Oh, he has nothing of value. Damn it. You're dead too, buddy. All of you. You all are dead. Give me that free XP. Hee hee hee. Boink, 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 boink. Oh, and you too, buddy. Don't think you're safe from me just because I wasn't hitting you initially. Oh, so good. I love killing innocent things. It's just so fun. I highly recommend you guys play Morrowind like this. If you do, it will feel probably a lot better than playing default Morrowind. And all I did was increase the render distance and like add a few tiny graphic settings. OpenMW has a few options that you can do that can like increase render distance, increase like you can add shaders to it, add shadows and shit, and I recommend you definitely do that. So let's get in there. Whoa, look at that. Holy, see, this is why it's better to play it like this, because in Skyrim or in Oblivion, you have that kind of, whoa, what is that moment? In Morrowind, you literally can't have that, whoa, what is that moment? Because the render distance is like 2 feet in front of you. But like, look at, I don't even know what that is, but it looks badass. I kind of want to go there, and this way you can see whatever settlement that is. You can see Vivek. It's so cool. Holy, I might actually have to, I might just walk to Vivek, because that seems like something you can actually do, because the render distance shows me Vivek. So I feel like, you know what, walking all the way over there, like, if you look at it like this, yeah, the map is massive, but like, when you actually can see everything, it feels like, yeah, okay, I could definitely walk that distance. I'm just gonna go do it. Let's go walk over to Vivek. Oh, look at this absolute chump. He has no idea what's about to happen to him. I have no endurance, and I'm still gonna dog on him. Come on, come on. Oh, get one shot, Scrib. Yeah, get disposed of, like the trash that you are. But yeah, back to what, is that Ebbenhurt? I'm not very knowledgeable about Morrowind yet, as I've only been seriously playing it for about, I don't even know, like 3 days. and I only got to level 2. If you watched my past 2 videos, you would know that. I quite literally only got to level 2. But yeah, this is so, like, beautiful. I feel like I've just been repeating myself, just like going, oh, it's beautiful, but like, that's like my honest reaction. Like, even with like the shitty graphics, I felt like this was beautiful, like really beautiful. But like, I mean, I didn't even add graphics. I think all I did was add shadows and increase render distance. Like, you could barely call this modded. Well, depending on what you view Morrowind as, depending on like your history with the game. I'm sure if you're like one of the super OGs, you would probably call this like modded, but Maybe not in a bad way, but damn, like that is so far. It's so sick. I think I just got a glimpse of that giant floating turd. Yeah, look at that. That's like one of Vivek's magical abilities. Like that rock. I think that rock was actually, Dagoth Ur's shit, if I'm not mistaken. He flung it at Vivek City, but Vivek, the chimer, is he a Dunmer or a Chimer? I actually forget. But he like stopped it using his magic and he just leaves it forever suspended. And it's kind of like based as hell. God damn, bro. God damn. That is quite the sight. I think even just playing on wide resolution also did quite a bit. Like playing on that, you know, square resolution. God, that was ugly. Yeah, I think, don't they like mine the rocks in the turd because it has like some kind of innate magical ability? Again, I'm pretty ignorant to the Morrowind lore, so I would kindly ask that you correct me in the comments if anything I say is wrong, because a lot of it probably is. It might just be a rock. It might not actually be his shit. That feels a bit goofy for a Daedric lord to be flinging shit like a monkey. But hey, you know, I wouldn't quite put it past him. Alright, if I jump down, am I gonna die? If I land in the water, no, I'm not gonna die, right? Okay, yeah. Video games, water cancels fall damage, even though in real life you would probably still have like a collapsed lung and a few broken ribs if you took that fall. I mean, just look at this view. I don't know if you would even get this with like regular Morrowind render distance. Like maybe you'd get to see this, but you wouldn't get to see this and then pan your head and see all of this. I mean, I feel like with regular, what the hell is this? Nund. Okay, well, I feel like with regular Morrowind render distance, you can only really experience one of these big blocks at a time. I forget what they do have a technical name. Each of the blocks have a technical name. Like it's called like I think it would tell me if I just like hover over it. No, well, it's okay. Well, I mean, they do have like specifications like Redoran, Arena, Saint Ohms. But they have like something else, like they have a name, like it's not called a block, it's called something, I forget. Is that what city is that? Like Dagoth Eel? I don't even know. I really just don't know. My Morrowind knowledge is so bad. But see, this kind of expands on one of the things I was saying in a previous video I made. I think it was the one talking about the beautiful cities of Morrowind. I briefly discussed how, by the way, let me just save really quick. We'll call this Denic 2. Yeah, this kind of expands on what I was saying, how Morrowind feels closer to Skyrim than it does to Oblivion, and closer to Skyrim than Oblivion feels close to Skyrim, if that makes sense. Especially with this increased render distance, it feels more like an Elder Scrolls game, being just the nature of everything. I can't quite put into words. I'm struggling a lot because it's just such a feeling. You can't really explain the feeling, but you can feel it. Like, wow, what the hell? Everything is so like gloomy and ugly in this area, but ugly in a oddly beautiful way. I think that's kind of how I think that sums up my whole feelings towards Morrowind. It's ugly in a weirdly beautiful way. And it's not actually ugly. Like, calling this ugly is like kind of just like I don't even know. It's just wrong. Like you'd only say that if you've only played modern video games. But where even am I? Is this a city or a dungeon? I don't know. The distinction is pretty gray. Well, I think that's where we're gonna leave off the video. I probably should start like actually playing the game for real and stop like, you know, gasping in awe. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys do drop a like and a sub as always. If you want more Morrowind, I'm gonna keep pumping it out, so definitely drop a sub if this interests you. But yeah, until next time, stay awesome and peace out.